I gotta stop picking favorite drivers here, man, because I am a curse to all of them. I am so sorry to Trevor Bayne and to Daniel Hemrick for being one of your top fans because it just hasn't worked out for us.
Yeah, you stay the hell away from 12 and 43.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jordan.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
And Mike Gamble is still not here on the show with us today, so it'll just be me and Nick for our Richmond Preview. So first off, we got the Truck Series running there. Now the trucks have not run at Richmond Raceway since 2005. This is going to be the Toyota Care 250. It's 187 miles. Stages 1 and 2 are going to be 75 laps each, and the final stage will be 100 laps for a total of 250 laps. Like I said, trucks have not ran here since 2005, so we don't have a whole lot of stats to look back at. So, Nick, who'd you pick to win this race, man?
Well, like you said, there's not a whole lot to look back at here. We haven't ran this race in 15 years, so I'm going to go with Sheldon Creed, and here's why. The trucks last week raced at Darlington for the first time in God knows how long, and Sheldon Creed was out there, looked really fast, could have won, but he made that decision to pit, so he's not making that mistake again this week, and the two truck of Sheldon Creed going to get win number 4 on the year.
All right, there you go. So for my pick to win, I got to go with a guy who was actually in the field in 05 at Richmond Raceway in the trucks. I got to go with Matt Crafton. Like a lot of these guys, they have never been on Richmond Raceway before in the trucks. And I'm going to look at someone who has veteran experience here. It's been 15 years. It's probably going to be completely new for Matt, but at least it's, a track that he kind of knows. So I think Johnny Sauter, and David Reagan, I think all three of them are going to have really good runs, along with Trevor Bayne, who's had runs here in the Cup Series.
That's what I was going to say. The David Reagan's back this week. Trevor Bayne's back this week. Those guys have ran some Cup races at Richmond. They both got some Xfinity at Richmond. So I look for the guys who have raced this track before to be strong in this one, but I still think Sheldon Creed will come out on top and take this one.
There you go. All right, and we got a double header with the Xfinity Series. The first race will be the Go Bowling 250. It's same distance as the Truck Series, is 187 miles. Stages 1 and 2 are 75 laps each, and the final stage is 100 for a total of 250 laps. Most wins by an active driver is tied with Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch with 4 wins. Most wins by an active team, Joe Gibbs Racing with 5 wins, and most wins by manufacturer is Chevy with 14 wins. So, Nick, who you got to win the first race?
Well, you said it. He's tied for most wins here with Kevin Harvick. I got to go with the 54, Kyle Busch. This is his last Xfinity race of the year, I believe, because they're getting their playoffs started off after this one. So It's so hard to go against Kyle Busch in the Xfinity Series. I know it's 2020. I know he's not having his best season ever in the Cup Series, but when it comes down to these Xfinity and these truck races, we always know he's going to find his way to the front. So I expect Rowdy to go out there and just put on a clinic, and that 54 car is going to win this.
There you go. So for my guy to win the first race, I got to go with Justin Allgaier. He's got 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s and 8 starts here. So I really think he's going to have one hell of a race if Rowdy doesn't completely dominate, because we know that is most likely going to happen. So the next race, we got the Virginia is for Racing Lovers 250. It's the same distance as the previous race. So, Nick, who you got to win this one?
Well, since Kyle Busch isn't in this race, there's going to be no Cup guys in this race. I don't believe, or nobody. Yeah, no Cup guys. So I look at the guy who, besides Austin Cindric, has been the best guy in the Xfinity Series all year. Got to go with the 98 of Chase Briscoe. In 3 starts here, he's got a finish of 26th, 8th, and 5th. I really look on him. He's had a strong year, lots of wins this year. He said he wants at least 10 wins if he thinks he's going to be ready, or if he's going to be looked at for a Cup ride. He's well on his way to that, so I think he gets another win, and I think Chase Briscoe on Saturday afternoon is going to win this one.
All right, not a bad pick. So I'm going with the guy who made his first Xfinity start here. He started with Joe Gibbs Racing and then moved on to Junior Motorsports. I'm going with the 9 of Noah Gragson. In 3 starts here, he's got 1 top 5. That was in his first race, and he's got 2 top 10s. So I'm looking for that 9 car to be really strong. He has been hungry for a win lately. He has not won since the spring Bristol race. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking for that 9 car to be in victory lane.
All right.
All right, so now let's get into the Cup Series race at Richmond. We got the Federated Auto Parts 400. It's a 300-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 100 laps each, and the final stage will be 200 laps for a total of 400 laps. Last year's winner was Martin Truex Jr. Most wins by a team is Joe Gibbs Racing with 7. Most wins by a manufacturer is Chevy with 17. So, Nick, who you got to win the Cup Series race at Richmond on Saturday night?
Well, you said Joe Gibbs Racing has 7 wins here, and 3 of those wins have come by the number 11 car of Denny Hamlin. Denny, he was in contention last week to win at Darlington until he missed pit road. He still rallied for a solid finish, and he's a hometown kid this week. Back in Virginia, he loves this place. Like I said, he's got 3 wins here and 27 starts, and in those 27 starts, he has completed all but 11 laps that he's run here. So that's 99.9% of the laps completed. And he's led 1,659 laps here. He's got an average start of 10th and an average finish of 9th. 0 DNFs here. This is one of his strongest tracks with those 13 top 5s, 17 top 10s. Denny Hamlin's going to punch his ticket into the round of 12 by getting his 7th win of the year, winning at his home track of Richmond on Saturday night.
All right. So for my pick to win on Saturday night in the Cup Series, I got to go with the guy who has won the last 2 races here at Richmond Raceway. I got to go with MTJ, Martin Truex Jr. He's got 5 top 5s and 11 top 10s, and I think he's going to keep the ball rolling. I think he's going to get 3 wins in a row here at Richmond Raceway.
Oh, I could very much see that. And with what happened with him at Darlington last week, he's definitely looking for some redemption. And we haven't seen MTJ in victory lane in a really long time. What's he got, 2 wins this year?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We did not expect this out of MTJ with Harvick and Hamlin's domination. So it's time for that 19 car to get rolling, and this is one of his best tracks.
There you go. All right, so you got anything else to add before we head into Richmond?
This is we get to see the short track package again, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be an exciting show. Trucks always put on a good show. The Xfinity Series is my favorite racing series in NASCAR right now because they always put on the best show.
Oh, yeah.
And the Cup Series, they're running the short track package, so I'm really looking forward. I think we're going to see an exciting 400 laps here this weekend at Richmond.
All right, yeah, I totally agree. I cannot wait for this racing, especially with the doubleheader that we got going on with the Xfinity Series.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully someone can beat out Kyle Busch because that's always fun to see.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that will do it for the Stock Car Spectacle. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us on all podcast platforms. Me, Nick, and Mike, we're on Twitter and Instagram, along with the Stock Car Spectacle accounts. Make sure to follow our good buddy Patrick Cotto with the Cotto's Mojo podcast. And so, yeah, that will do it for us. So for the Stock Car Spectacle, I'm Ian Jortson.
And I'm Nick Hensel.
And we'll see you guys later. Have fun watching Richmond.